everywhere you go, you can just sit and watch surfers. That's what I love about it.
Look at through here. I keep thinking of the girls.
Oh, my glasses.
The girls up here. Snacks, books.
Have your feet done, look. Oh, look at this. You can have a pedicure here while looking over the sea and the pool. Oh my God, this place. You know, we could get a tan tomorrow. It's that warm. Look, that will make us brown. Why don't we go and get a tan tomorrow? You look nice.
Oh, thanks. You look nice too.
So gorgeous, look.
Beautiful light on your face.
I'm exhausted, but I feel like I should go out again. I feel like it's such a waste. When I'm in South London, all I want to do is walk here.
Go on then. I'm going for a run. What are you going to do?
I feel guilty that I'm not walking.
I don't feel guilty. I don't want to feel bad about going for a run. I mean,
No, I don't mean because you're running. I mean because I'm going to the Himalayas. I've got a perfect training area and I'm in here just lying around.
Get in the bath. Have a lovely bath.
I've got the right body for a bath like this. You've got to be good Giselle Buchanan.
Who?
Giselle Buchanan, that supermodel. God, that would tickle your fancy, that fish, wouldn't it?
Yeah, literally.
God. Oh my God, I mean, look. Oh. Oh.
Take all your clothes off.
Take all your clothes off and let's get inside. Take your clothes off. Bath time! It's very slippy. Can you imagine? I'd have like 3 rolls, I'd have saggy tits, I'd have corned beef legs, and I'd just be sat here like this.
I'd have you.
Oh.
You got to slip in. Bye. It's like the scene from Mary Poppins. I'm about to go for a run and Nadia's just smashed her head against that.
I'm just trying to do a nice
She
thing.
just sat on a fish. Show us what you've just...
No, I thought like that with my hiking boots on.
What are you doing? Babe.
No, that's going to bring in wrong people. Don't put that
That's
in.
going to bring in wrong people. What is going
I
on?
end up sliding around. It's not working.
Get out.
It's the most slipperiest part I've ever been in.
Get out. So dark.
Go the other side.
Faces in shadow. Can't see it's a bar.
It's the most annoying perfect prop ever that's utterly useless.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Good God.
Mark, don't. Fork. You're going to encourage the wrong people. Don't, Mark. Where's your glasses? You keep taking them from
Yeah,
me.
because you keep taking them from me. The amount of gyms around the world I've run on treadmills is too many and too numerous to count. Anyway, I'm about to go. The problem is, on many of these machines, I never know how to work them, and then I never know what the mileage is, whether they measure it in miles or kilometres. And then I end up running for days on end. But here I am, I'm about to start running. It looks like a game of Simon. Do you remember that Simon Says? Anyway, wish me luck. Poor old Nadia's upstairs. I think exhausted and feeling slightly guilty that she's not on the beach. But I'm going to be 20 minutes running. And I love to use a good gym. Look, it's a lovely little gym. Look, overlooking the indoor pool. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Halfway. Halfway. I've signed up to do the Royal Parks half marathon, raising money for the charity Mind in October. So here we go. Training.
Oh, look at the fire glow.
Absolutely lovely.
So we're in a classic situation now where Nadia's contribution to Green-Fingered Hell is watching Alan Titchmarsh on ITV. And as things appear that cost a fortune, she's going,
So we're now racing.
Burning Globe,
Everything.
Monkey Puzzle Tree, Arch,
Oh,
Water
look at that
Feature.
stone water
All she
feature.
keeps saying is describing the very things that she's seeing.
Alan Titchmarsh, I used to work with you. Come and do my garden.
It's not very nice.
Oh, no, I prefer you to do my garden. But can he bring the plants? Because he brings loads all at once.
It's really easy, and things don't have to be native.
Oh,
Beautiful,
Japanese
beautiful plant,
anemone.
lovely white flowers with flush of purple.
Oh,
on
aren't
the
they
backside.
gorgeous, Mark? Look.
Absolutely gorgeous.
They are gorgeous.
And
I like those. Look,
Colombia,
those purple
which is
penises.
famous for bringing in bees
They
and butterflies.
are delicious,
And I'm going to put it
those.
right here
is it?
next to the apple. So bring the pollinators in, they'll then pollinate the apple, and you'll get loads of fruit too.
The zoo's rainbow lorikeets are also very partial to a
So you want a purple penis?
So it'd be easy for the
Oh my God, it's just making us roar with laughter, isn't it, Nadia? We're posting all these photos inadvertently on Instagram where we're topless in a variety of different interiors, whether it be showers, saunas,
It happens to be
Just-
because we're doing stuff.
yeah, spa-y stuff. And
So
Maddie,
yesterday, Maddie posted something, didn't she? Reply and said, "I love you guys, but please put some clothes on."
it's like having a parent say, and now tonight we've just got one saying, what is it with all the topless photos? Bless you, sorry,
You know
Mads.
what? We are not doing our job
No,
as parents if we are not
we
embarrassing.
need to be
our
embarrassing you more.
kids. Yeah.
So rest assured, there's going to be more topless shots. So we're in the hotel room and we're looking at the room service menu, and Nadia's watching the Kardashians. I kid you not.
Fried chicken
What?
in a brioche bun and fries, Korean fried chicken.
Does it have to be in a bun? I mean, isn't
No.
the fact that it's fried enough? Do you ever do room service, guys?
Oh my God, I love this, but I'm not hungry enough. Buddha bowl, quinoa, avocado, crispy kale, edamame beans, roasted sweet potatoes, toasted pumpkin seeds, watercress, pomegranate with herb dressing. But there's also fish and chips, burgers. They've got everything for every kind of taste. Oh
no.
Totopo. What?
John Singleton has just had his machine turned off, the director who had a stroke. His family have just announced that they had to turn his life support off. That's so shocking.
He's only 50.
He was, 2 years older than me and 4 years younger than you.
All
Directed
right, all
Boys
right.
in the Hood.
All right.
You know, when you hear these stories, of course you worry. I mean, the other story...
Makes you think more and more. We have to look after. You know, we're doing
We
our
do.
best. We eat healthily. We exercise. You don't drink at all. I don't drink to excess.
can I just say
we
that-
don't smoke. You know, and then really after that, you know, stress is really bad for strokes.
Well, stress is really bad. But the other story that we read today, which really, really affected me to my core, was Tony Slattery. There was an interview with Tony Slattery in The Guardian today. Do you remember him from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Such
I mean,
a sad
such
article.
a talented guy. And just catching up with him as he's about to go on tour, I think, in Edinburgh with a show, and just how he got to a point where he was drinking 2 bottles of vodka and taking 10 grams of cocaine.
10 grams.
I mean, a day.
How is he still
He
alive?
suffers from bipolar. He's basically down to his last cash. That bit where he talked about we're just waiting for money to
You
come
know
in to get
how
the
often
food.
when people have cocaine addictions or drink or drug addictions and then they say they're bipolar, have they been bipolar and they've self-medicated with it, or has the drugs made them bipolar?
I think it might
Must
be a
be
bit of
maybe a bit
both.
of both,
I think it's a bit of both. I think probably the cocaine amplifies the better parts of being bipolar. I have bipolar episodes for sure, and there's nothing greater than when you're on and up. There's nothing greater, and maybe it's about just, I mean, when I used to do drugs and drink, it was about, can I go even further with that up? And of course, what you're not catering for is the crash down.
The crash down.
But he was so, there was something very vulnerable and sweet about, if you get a chance, go to the Guardian website and read the Tony Slattery interview.
It's really sad.
It's really sad, but not, you know, I don't want to say sad like, oh, hopeless case, because he's alive and he's doing stuff, but he talks about how sad his situation is, doesn't he? I mean, that's what he's talking about.
He was such a... Well, it says in this article, even though he's like a bit shuffly and smelling a bit of alcohol, you can still see that super
super
Smart
brain, sharp brain, and it's the what ifs.
Did you read the bit about he feels like something did happen to him with the priest
he
when
felt
he was
he might have been
8?
abused when he was 8. And it's just those what ifs. They do talk a lot in recovery about what ifs, and those stories. On the one hand, you know, you read those stories and you can kind of read them and be left thinking, oh, thank God. But then that one today actually made a tear roll down my cheek, because I just wanted to give him a hug. I wanted to give him a huge hug. Couldn't come out about his sexuality with his parents alive. All those pressures, all those layers of pressure impact in such terrible ways. Anyway, no, that, and then just the story literally has just come up on my phone. John Singleton. Oh, God, I don't know the vulnerability sometimes of things and people, how things can change. Everything is set dressing. As J.G. Ballard, the author, said, everything is set dressing. The buildings you're in, the relationships you have, it can all be removed within seconds.
God. Thank you for cheering us up. We were ordering a nice room service.
So what are we going to have to eat?
Why do we always have to go to abject misery? Death, strokes, horror. We were just having a nice time. God. Don't fancy anything now. We're in heaven. We're watching Bloodlines.
Episode 3, Season 3.
Service.
Bloodlines with, look, Korean chicken, bread.
I've ordered a kid's pizza because I've eaten so much.
It's tiny.
I know. I should have had 2.
Look at the chips. Look at the chips. Close up at the chips. Morning, team. It's Tuesday morning. I'm dressed for yoga, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah. So we're going to just go and have a coffee.
Dressed for yoga.
And then
Just walked into the bed.
we've got a plan. We've given ourselves a schedule. We're going to go down. We're going to have a coffee, have some breakfast. We probably won't have waffles
Your
today.
hair looks very fancy.
Apparently the waffles here are second to
Are we having
none.
waffles, did you say?
I don't think we should.
Someone said you have to make them. How do you
Yeah,
make a waffle?
when we got here, the receptionist said, can I just recommend one thing really important? Why did I do that? I wanted to show you the scene.
Well, you have. Now you have to press it on your face. No, you ruined it.
And now we're back. Yeah, she said, you've got to try the waffles here. Apparently you make them yourself. She said, the smell drives us crazy all morning from reception.
How do you make your own waffles?
We can only, you have a batter and then you pour them in a waffle machine. We'll either have those today or tomorrow.
Okay, maybe my heart needs to have them tomorrow.
Yeah, so we've got yoga. Then we're going to go to the quiet room and read for an hour, which we're excited about. But we're fighting about who's going to get the reading glasses.
Oh, shit. No, we're not. They're my reading glasses. And you've
I
got
won't
to
be
pay...
reading then.
Well, what do you mean you won't be
Because I haven't
reading?
got your reading glasses.
Well, use the ones that you have to balance on your nose.
And then we are going to yoga. Yeah, and then we're going to go for a nice big walk and then have a nice big lunch.
Yeah.
And then go for another walk.
Yeah.
That's us. I can smell the waffles wafting.
It's so good.
That's the danger.
Waffle.
So they're in there. Oh my God, we can smell them. How are we going to resist them? Can you smell them? That's caramelizing sugar.
Here we are. What's the name of here?
Breakfast room is so gorgeous. This is Zachary's. So we're having breakfast here and then we're having dinner here tonight.
Oh.
And this is the place. Oh no, come in. Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you so much. Everything about this, every detail, everything. Just.
I just saw all the Nutella over there.
I know, it immediately made me miss the
All
girls.
the Nutella, and I have to get a photo of it and
Did you
send
remember-
it to Maddie.
Do you remember when any hotel we'd go to, the girls would go, do you think there's going to be Nutella?
Boom. It feels slightly guilty that whenever we see stuff that the girls used to have, it's like we've got to bring the girls to a buffet.
Oh,
Huh?
that's coffee.
What have you just done? I could have told you that was the coffee pot.
Do you want coffee with milk?
No, I don't.
Oh, what an idiot. Look at these subs. What we do, right, so you mix up,
They make the batter.
place mix in the middle of the iron, gluten-free mix is available, close lid, rotate the iron, turn timer to 3 minutes, remove waffle and fork provided and enjoy. Wow.
Do we make our own waffles?
Yeah, so you make your own waffles. And the breakfast, should we have a look at the breakfast? gluten-free cornflakes they even do. Dairy-free coconut yogurt.
Sorry, I quite like that. I love an instruction manual for breakfast.
Yeah.
That's my cup of tea. What we do, what you do, how to do it. 4 easy stages. Love that.
I like this colour.
I like this.
Look at this, guys.
Oh,
Look, so this is where you make your own waffles.
look, these are the waffle machines.
Wow, the waffle machines are
then.
hot.
Oh, the girls would love this.
So you take this, it's already mixed up, waffle mix, lift it up. Oh my god. Look.
Don't burn yourself.
Do you pour it all over it?
I think get a bit closer.
Oh, look at that, the perfect
Ooh.
amount.
I imagine you'd love this.
Oh, wouldn't she? And Kiki. And then you
Close
put
it.
it down. And then what do you do? Oh, and then you wait 3 minutes.
Oh, look, there's a timer.
How do you press?
For start. probably.
Start. I'm guessing now because I haven't got my glasses. Okay, let's have a look.
So in the time that it takes to do that, we have to look at the rest of everything.
Okay, so what have we got? Streaky bacon. Oh my god,
Hang on a
perfection.
minute, I might have to have breakfast.
Back bacon. Oh my god, perfection. Tomatoes, beautifully poached eggs, scrambled egg, baked beans, button mushroom.
I love a button mushroom.
Oh, button mushroom, bagels, pastries, toast, jam. Oh, look at the bergamot.
Oh my god, can I have one of those now?
Look at that. We'll get you one of those. Look at all the jams. Oh, look, that's nice how they put the fruit separately. You know when you get a fruit salad, it's all mixed up. It's got bits you don't like. And then, chocolate Rice Krispies, muesli, cornflakes, flakes. I love these. Look, that's a proper honey spoon. Yum, yum.
Even gluten-free cornflakes.
Shall we go and check the waffles?
Yep, you're still going.
God, that's the last from the past. I can't remember the last. Look, they've got a second pot of Nutella.
See, I'm not a big breakfast fan, but if I come down to this each morning, I will end up eating not only a waffle with Nutella, but also a fry-up. How does that work? Can you have both?
Problem. You can. People have everything, don't they, at a buffet? People go up and down, up and down.
You sort of become a bit of a
The
pig.
thing is, now I'm in a state of trauma because we've got yoga at 10:30, and if I've had a big heavy thing, I'm not going to feel pure.
What are you trying to say? You want me to eat the waffle?
I want all of that. I want that bacon. What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to have it tomorrow.
You could cancel the yoga.
No, we can't cancel the yoga. You could cancel the yoga if you want.
It's a shame.
You don't have to come to yoga.
That's all right.
And then what do we put on it? Oh, maple syrup. This waffle machine.
I love these. Oh look, the malted waffle company. Look at that. I want one of these. The malted waffle.
Should I have a peek?
No.
Go on.
No.
Let me have a peek. Fastest waffles in the world.
Tell us something we didn't know about you. Or this place. I love the story of his. They're opening a new bar. Tell us.
So we just had a proper look round, and oh my god, there's so many beautiful places in this hotel, but there's a new bar being built that's going to be ready in 2 weeks' time, which means we've got to come back, Mark, and it's right on the beach.
Right.
Wow. Wow.
To perfection.
Oh my god, the smell of it. How do we get it up? How do we get it off?
Oh, you spin it round. Yes.
Oh, you spin it round.
Thank you for that.
I would leave that a couple more seconds just
would
to
you?
brown.
But then you spin
But
it
the
round.
easiest way is if you spin it round, the waffle then goes to the top, put your plate there, you can easily tease it on top. I would leave that
Say.
about another 30 seconds.
Oh,
It'll
he
brown
knows
off
his
a tiny
waffles,
bit
this
more.
one.
Thank you.
I don't know how to hold it. Ah, okay. Woohoo! Look at
I
that.
love that in the
That's so
in the time
cool.
of health and safety. You can use a boiling hot thing.
It smells divine. Oh. Right, moment of truth. Oh God, no, that's so good. Oh my God, the girls would love this. Don't.
Oh my god.
So delicious, isn't it?
Nothing like a waffle that's been pre-made.
It's like vanilla-y, buttery. I know there's no butter in it, but it tastes buttery. The maple syrup is so good.
How can you not have one of these every day? Oh my god. Can we buy one of those waffle makers?
No, because we'll have waffles all the
Please.
time.
Oh
No.
my god, the girls, Maddie,
Oh no, don't. It's breaking my heart.
So I feel kind of bad because I've just, as we were heading up to yoga, I bailed out. So I left Nadia to head off up to yoga on her own. She kept saying she didn't want me to go. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to come into the reading room and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to read my book. So I'll get a bit of extra reading in. So that's what I'm doing. I'm back in that room. I'm not turning cameras around because there's lots of people here who might not want to be filmed. I'm just chilling, reading my book.
Namaste, bloody stay. Namaste. I just had yoga through there, looking out to that with the lovely Julia, gorgeous, gorgeous yoga teacher. It's windy, but I just had to show you what I was looking out at. Oh my God, I'm going to come back and do their yoga weekend. It was so gorgeous. I wish Mark had had the courage. He would have loved it. So Mark has no idea. In fact, to pay him back for me doing the skydive, I have just booked him in for a chest wax. And I'm going to go and tell him now. He's going to go crazy. Look at that. That's Mark's view at this moment. We're in the ocean room, which is beautiful, is it not?
I've just had the most wonderful oat milk cappuccino.
Oh, have you?
Can you get one?
Okay. This room
How was yoga?
is the most gorgeous room you've ever seen, guys. We have to be careful because we don't want to get anyone in the shot. So we're sort of filming carefully, but we do want to show you just how beautiful it is. Look at that again. That's what we're looking at. So,
How was yoga?
I have set up a little surprise for you.
Oh god. What?
You know how you made me jump out of a plane?
No, I'm not surfing. I'm not doing anything.
No, you're not surfing.
No.
You know how you jumped? You know how you made me jump out of the plane?
Yeah, and I did too.
Yeah. But I can't do this one as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you some clues. You have to lie down for it, and it will hurt like hell.
Oh, a sports massage.
No.
God, what? I'm quite happy. I don't want to do anything.
You're going to do it just before my massage, and it only takes 20 minutes.
I don't know. I was really happy until you turned up.
It's all right. It's only going to take 20 minutes.
I don't care. Death takes two
Subs.
seconds.
Do you think you should do it?
What?
Hit the like button under this film right this moment if you think you should do it. Do you want to know what it is?
Yes.
Do you have your chest waxed?
No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not having my chest.
And they're very happy for me to film it.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you
No,
are.
I'm not doing that.
Yes, you are.
I don't want to because it will grow back bushy.
No, it doesn't grow back bushy.
Yes,
It grows
does.
back thinner.
It doesn't.
Of course it does, because you kill the root. That's why when you wax, that's why my moustache is so much better.
No, I'm embarrassed enough to get my chest out anyway, not then waxed.
Do you have any wax?
No, I'm not.
I've booked it.
What do you mean you booked it?
I've booked it for
Where and
4:35.
when?
Just here, the girls are ever so nice. Had a long chat with them.
No.
It's all sorted.
No.
It's sometime later, and Mark is still in a place of
I've
contemplation.
chewed the cuticles of my fingers off.
So what is it that you fear?
You don't seem to understand that, you know, especially when I used to work out a lot and was much more muscly and toned. When men, if you don't keep it up, you get very self-conscious about your chest. So the idea that I won't even have the limited amount of hair that I've got on my chest to buffet me against the world. When you've worked out over the years, but you let it go, or you're not on top of it, you get very self-conscious of everybody. So the first problem I've got is stripping off in front of another woman. Don't like that. Second problem I've got is I'm not proud of my body, so that's a problem. Third is I've only got a limited amount of hair on my chest anyway. But the biggest fear I've got is that if you rip that off, I don't want in 4 years' time for it to grow back and me look like Tom Jones's head on my chest. So I'm worried about it growing back ferociously like pubic hair. The pain, I don't even want to think about the pain.
Well, welcome to a woman's world.
Well, you don't have to do it, go hairy. I don't even have that many hair. Have you seen the hair? Oh, there's hardly any there.
What I love about it is going in different directions, so they're not going to know which way to pull it.
But my worry is that because there aren't that many, it's going to be really long and it's going to be really painful. I've just thought, what about the ones around the nipples?
Oh God, I don't know. Never had nipple hair.
Once nipple pain.
What if she pulls your nipple off?
Well, you did that on our first date.
Mark. Seaside.
It's nice in here. I mean, I've lost about 2 hours in it. Anyway, I've just put pressure on myself because I'm looking at Thor's workout.
Oh God!
No,
so
this is
here we
Chris Hemsworth's trainer. But what I love is it says here. This is really funny. How to become a Norse god. I mean, who wouldn't want to become a Norse god?
Yeah.
But he says he does say you need to push yourself. It will not be completely enjoyable.
It won't be enjoyable at all.
But half the things he's saying you do, I used to do. So side planks, dumbbell renegade row.
Is this because you're going to have your chest
I'm so
waxed?
panic-stricken about my moves.
So is this Floyd?
Yeah.
You having your
That's
chest
why I'm now
waxed?
looking, so I can look like that. Are they expecting me to look like that? I feel a bit kind of humiliated.
Of course they know, you idiot.
You've got to see Chris Hemsworth in the new Avengers. He's got a huge stomach and he's an alcoholic. Thoughts of hangovers?
Yeah, look. How to avoid a hangover, including fry-ups. Eat a big breakfast before going out. One of the biggest symptoms for women is nausea. I never got nausea when I got hangovers. Ibuprofen. Oh yeah, lots of people don't realise this. You're supposed to take ibuprofen instead of paracetamol because it's better for dealing with the inflammation.
Did it say something about broccoli?
Broccoli.
Yeah, I think broccoli is good for hangovers, right down there.
Oh,
Food.
foods high in cysteine: meat, dairy, eggs, broccoli, red peppers, garlic, and onions. Ooh. You don't really want garlic and onions after with a hangover, do you?
Especially when you've got a mouth like the backside of a horse.
Yeah. This must be so lovely when you see articles like this and think, I'm never going to have a hangover. It's okay to mix grain and grape. Now, they've got Anne Hathaway there because Anne Hathaway has given up drinking until her son's 18 because she couldn't cope with hangovers. But they say the best way to avoid a hangover is to drink like a tortoise.
Yeah, slowly.
So drink vodka. Darker drinks such as red wine, brandy and whiskey induce a much worse hangover.
That's why they say women shouldn't try and keep up with men.
Women, that's the big danger, isn't it? If you're trying to drink much.
Much.
How badly a hangover hits you is related to your fitness. Maybe that's why Dina never gets a hangover because she's so fit. But ibuprofen before you go out. Oh, I don't think that's good for your gut. I wouldn't recommend that. B vitamins help because they're part of the whole alcohol. Yeah, B vitamins. Oh well, no hangovers for us anymore.
I just wish I had a chest like his.
You know how Daddy made me do skydiving the other day?
Yeah.
Do you know what I've done to pay him back?
What?
I've booked him in for a chest wax.
For what?
A chest wax.
What's that?
He's got to have all his hair waxed off.
Oh, chest wax. Oh my god. That's so cool.
Thank you, Maddie. It is, isn't it?
He's in such a state about it. Anyway,
Wait, when?
today at 4:30.
Oh my god.
I know.
That's so cool.
It's so cool. I've got to do 150 press-ups just to feel like I can walk into the room with any dignity.
Welcome to a woman's world.
I don't want a woman's world. I think Maddie's telling her now.
No, she's with Abby.
Hello?
Hi, Kiki.
Hi.
It's Mama.
Oh yeah.
Guess what?
What?
You know how Daddy made me do the skydiving?
Yeah.
I've found a really good way to pay him back.
pay it back.
To pay him back.
Just speak too closely.
I've booked him in
Pay you back.
to Daddy. I've booked him in.
Sorry, I thought you meant literally pay him back.
Yeah, I've booked him in to have his chest hair waxed this afternoon.
Tomorrow.
Today.
Oh my god.
Do you think he'll be able to bear it?
No.
What do you think he'll do?
That's payback for whenever I get it done and I scream and he's like, what are you doing?
So he's got to have boiling hot wax poured onto his chest and over his nipples and everything, and then it ripped out.
Nipples.
Nipples.
Ow.
I'll film it for you.
Okay.
Do you think he'll be brave enough to do it?
Pardon?
Do you think he'll be brave enough to do it, or do you think he'll chicken out?
We'll have to do it.
He'll have to. What if he says no?
Well, force him.
All right, darling, I'll send you the film. Love you.
Love you.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
Oh, God.
Trying to get my pecs sorted.
Babe, I really don't think you'll be able to do that by 4:30.
I know, if I just do this all day, they might just stay.
Well, maybe
they,
this
they
is-
might defy gravity if I do this all day.
Look into the mirror.